reds, hurrah, hurrah. Oust the traitors from their beds, hurrah, hurrah. By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. Learn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah, hurrah. Oust the traitors from their beds, hurrah, hurrah.
Void Slayer, head on into the city. Lord Kem will help you settle in.
Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah. Great to have your skills on board back there. You're a handy friend, huh? First we were chasing off Magisters, then Voidwoken. Then Magisters, then... Look, it's been a long one. Maybe I'll just enjoy my drink, if you don't mind.
She turns to you, and suddenly you are deep in her soul. Tendrils of anger and pain weave around you, through you, as you wander the chambers of her memories. A tale of two battles unfolds. For the Paladins come. A Paladin kills you. Here, a ringlet of bright smoke, you are a Magister. And the Magisters stand for all that is good and right. You are a Magister, and proud.
Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah, hurrah. Oust the traitors from their beds, hurrah, hurrah. By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah, hurrah. Oust the traitors from their beds, hurrah, hurrah. By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah, hurrah. Oust the traitors from their beds, hurrah, hurrah. By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah, hurrah. Oust the traitors from their beds, hurrah, hurrah. By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah, hurrah. Oust the traitors from their beds, hurrah, hurrah. By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah, hurrah. Oust the traitors from their beds, hurrah, hurrah. By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah, hurrah. Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! By Lucian's blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing our tale. Paladins march on the blacks and reds. Hurrah! Hurrah!
The Magister spirit dashed. Her gaze follows something. She sprints onto the bridge, but... Welcome to the city of Arx.
Oust the traitors from their beds. Hurrah! Hurrah! Lucian's blade we shall prevail.
the faint spirit's voice.
No.
The spirit suddenly looked.
Paladins march on the blacks and reds, hurrah, hurrah. House the trees and from the hurrah. The blade we shall prevail. We'll earn the right to sing a tale.
What a massacre.
A wave of sadness rolls off the spirit. A spillage all over the floor.
killed the Voidwoken. This city needs more like you. I salute you, Monster Slayer. That a hero like you would arrive on Lucian's Day, well, it gives me hope. Well, we're glad you were here. On Lucian's Day, city's a bit of a mess, it's fair to say, but the worst has passed. Between the Voidwoken and the arrest of the Mag, we'll mourn our dead and rebuild.
She looks at you derisively and spits.
If she is, Lord Kem will want to know. Kem commands the city. It seems the Magisters have been dicing. Stay safe. You killed the Voidwoken. This city needs more like you.
You're a hell of a warrior, defeating the Voidwoken.
Thanks for the service, Void Killer. My friend's alive and walking around because of you. Thanks for the service.
You have my thanks, Monster Killer. We need all the help we can get. With the Magisters gone, this will be the end of the Voidwoken attack. When a sorcerer uses Source, the Voidwoken come, so they say. Take care, friend.
Heard you saved our lad's life. People will be happy to see the likes of you here helping out.
For the safety of Riverland, report all sorcerers to the nearest Magister. For the safety of Riverland, report all sorcerers to the nearest Magister.
We're not careful. We'll burn the world.
The bastards burn well.
The spirit burns with rage. The paladin wistfully hums a tune. You recognize the air. Smoke gets in your hair. He stops humming, gives you a sideways look. He rolls his eyes and...
That was Rosewood's favorite song, and Rosewood's dead. You didn't know Rosewood. Leave his favorite song alone. You have you? Then you'll mourn his loss.
The paladin hocks a gob of spittle onto the burning corpses of silent monks. The saliva sizzles moment.
Move along there. Like they were. We don't burn friends in the street. Nor enemies, for that.
Once more, she spits on the burning corpse.
This would never have happened under Lucian, at least not to us.
For the safety of Riverland, report all sorcerers to the nearest Magister.
Under Lucian, at least not to us. Alex died trying to summon a Voidwoken. I blame her. Get the hell away from me, lizard. Only place in arts for your lot's the end of a road. This would never have happened under Lucian, at least not to us. Alex died trying to summon a Voidwoken. This would never have happened under Lucian, at least not to us. I blame Alexander for this.
Keep your distance, lizard. Your kind tend to attract missiles or rotten fruit, and I'm not looking to get my good outfit stained. Out of my way.
Where are the smells?
Place isn't free, not anymore.
Sundries, oddments, and general miscellany available across the square.
Those bloody paladins are the only reason why any of your lot can still...
I don't want no trouble, lizard. Just...
It got damaged in the fight. It'll fix it.
You're not another bloody pilgrim, are you?
I'll give you that.
I don't trust those paladins and...
We shall talk.
I heard that the paladins...
Hear ye, hear ye! Suspect in Alexander murder found dead in Driftwood. Hear ye, Magister's rooted. Lord Kem's, hear ye, Void woken attacks in, hear ye, Kraken sighted at sea, hear ye, Magister's colluded with Black, hear ye, Queen Justinia confronts rebel factions, hear ye, Paladins promise the Good Counsel School will reopen soon. People respond, now hurry! Hear ye, hear ye!
She sticks her tongue out at you, then...
Hear ye, hear! Trouble brewing in the ancient empire! Hear ye, hear! Lucian's day arrives! Hopeful pilgrims take the path of blood! Not if you're without sin! Hear ye! Dwarven wedding interrupted by void... Hear ye, hear! Cranley Hubert publishes latest edition! New book already out of date! Hear ye! That's all the news that's fit... What a pile of indigo! Hear ye! Hear ye!
I've earned good gold in dealings with lizards in the past, but your kind are out of fa-
There's bodies in the street.
You'll pay for all this damage. If those paladins try to put another levy on my coffers.
The spirit of an older man.
That poor boy is... Did you tell him what you thought of his little picture? A budding painter, a journeyman, if you... I blame myself. I should never have encouraged him as a child. He could have grown up to be a murderer. Are you simple? Why, I painted The Sacrifice of Lucian. The greatest series of paintings to... They are part of a private collection now, Lord Kem's. There's a reproduction on display at the...
A pale young man gazes at the square, seemingly lost in his thoughts. His face and clothes are daubed in what appears to be red paint. Nearby, a canvas sits upon an easel.
I didn't just see it, I witnessed it. Now I must present...
He nods, a faraway...
The great schism of the Divine Order and the ruination of Ark... I usually only display completed work.
He gestures to the canvas. It's completely covered in the same shade of red, layer after layer. It's...
You see it. You truly understand it. Oh, blessed be your vision, and sorrow upon the past that bestowed it upon you.
The statue looms over arcs, hands reaching as if trying to claw above the charnel stench. The tear is ice cold.
You've got some fight, and I've got what you need.
I'm just the one that hammers and such. You want...
You, eyes over here, yeah? I know she's pretty. Now that you're all done, why don't you just skedaddle on out of here?
Roll up, don't be shy.
Ruff.
Get out of here, you dirty mutt. Roll up, don't be shy.
What's going on? I smell terrible things.
Roll up, don't be shy.
In Arks for Lucian's Day, are ya? Watch out for... Business must be booming for ya, all them broken weapons.
They got damaged. Back in business.
I'll give you that. Paladins don't need them either. They took the weapons off the dead magisters. Hear ye, hear ye!
I couldn't care a jot if it was magisters or
Oh, that stinks.
This market is usually twice as busy.
I welcome newcomers.
Replenishing your supplies, Monster Slayer. An excellent.
He tips you a salute and... The elf stands in front of a cart, displaying...
Don't fret, my friend, and don't falter. As I promised, miracles at a modest price.
All those broken arrows. You've got your work cut out. Some are still good. What are you looking for? I'm not tricky, so long as the arrow flies straight.
With Black Ring! Paladin's clean house!
I heard that the Paladins
I welcome newcomers and natives alike. We shall trade.
Too loud. What do you think the Paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
Arks is still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the street.
All I did.
A well-dressed dwarf woman lies on the cobbles, giggling drunken.
I wish I was bloody. The usual fuss. The groom's a local alchemist, marrying the daughter of some big shot. Invitation only, I'm afraid. They'd hardly kick out their own flesh and blood, would they? I barely... Eh? No. Why would I do that?
A well-dressed dwarf woman lies on the cobbles, giggling.
Eh? No. Why would I do that? Fine, fine. Take the bloody thing.
What? I was sure I saw torchlight down there.
All I did.
Arks thanks you, stranger. Your prowess on the field is all... Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no, I'm being a good person. Please, there's no time. They'll kill her. Go! You have to stop this madness.
In Lucian? The paladin looks up at you through a bruised and swollen eye. She spits a
Come to see the show, stranger. I'm afraid you've missed most of the slaughter, but there's still blood to be spilled.
Step back from the prisoner. You are interrupting.
You couldn't call this a court until the end of days, Kem. It's still a...
The prisoner will be silent. We are beyond accusations. This once paladin
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay in a slick uniform. A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every Magister is in league with the Ring.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case...
His icy eyes focus on you for the first time.
Step aside, stranger. I see. You have my now, if you would do me one service more, stand aside. Perhaps there is some truth in that.
The Paladin looks at you as Kem turns away and
Find a cell for her. And the rest of you have your duties. Move!
Order of society, the Magisters say. Not much.
Hey, everything okay?
Oh, by the Divine, thank you.
I heard that the Paladins killed unarmed Magisters. They didn't let them surrender.
Too loud. What do you think the Paladins...
Still can't believe the Magisters, but with the Reds slain and the Whites ousted, maybe now we can restore the It might be if you quit preoccupying me. If Kem says we'll find something, then we'll find...
For the safety of Riverlon, report all sorcerers to the nearest Magister. Report all sorcerers to the nearest Magister.
This again?
If there was anything important here, the Whites must have surely taken it.
The battle mage looks fed up.
The Whites are long gone. They could be running right out of... There's nothing to find.
I cannot believe how far Arx has fallen.
Bah! If there was anything important here, the Whites must have surely taken it.
The Magisters fought with all the skill you would expect of peasants. Not that we were flawless. Of course, a victory is a victory. A few.
Order of society, the Magisters
A lot of blood. Lord Kem's in no mood for suffering. Nothing. And Kem's getting rest.
The spirit of a half-dragon distressed Magister stands before you. Fumbling to draw, the spirit manages to draw his sword and utter a
Alarm! Sound the alarm! There's paladins!
He starts to swipe and jab his...
If there was anything important here, the Whites must have surely taken it.
They should never have allowed Alexander to take power. He was weak. It won't happen again. It was you who sent us the War Owl. Without you, the Black Ring-loving Magisters would still be in charge. I suppose you've earned the right to involve yourself in Paladin business. Just. All this is thanks to you, you know. If we hadn't found out what the Lord Dread lies in the harbor, but the hammer isn't aboard. Nor is she among... Should you hear anything, you are of course... But rest assured, your help is not needed. My paladins will find her, and she will face divine justice. Very well. We know that if they were all working for the Black Ring, and I believe they were, we don't have much yet, but we will tear down. Not much, at least not yet. Perhaps White Magister Raymond was here. They must have left some clue as they ran. Something that... I know he is a toad. A hopping is cruel. I don't know what... Who can truly know a diseased mind? Although much as I despise the creature, she fought well in battle. I pray it helps. Voidwoken, at what? Do you need anything more? The Whites have betrayed the memory. The Order must persist. The Order must endure. The Magisters can no longer have power. Enjoy the city, won't you? Supply writs? Shitties? Useless mundanities. Find me something solid on the Whites. Nothing, nothing, and more nothing. This is a waste of my damn time. This is taking too long. I'd better see some results soon. mandanities. Find me something solid on the whites. Supply writs? Shitties? Useless mundanities. Find me something solid on the whites.
Daylight. There must be an opening nearby. I hear the rumble of water, nothing more.
The spirit of a Magister lingers.
Look at this! Just look at this! I got Brent out of here. I came back to see if I could help any others, but I got a saber through the heart instead.
The spirit leans back to appraise you.
You're no paladin, but why should I tell you? Fine. Just check in on him for me, will you? There's a spot around the back, at the bottom of an embankment, where a culvert drains into the river. I lowered him down there, where the paladins likely wouldn't see him. He was bleeding like a...
I've spotted something.
The spirit continues to stand by and scowl at the ransacked barracks.
The paladins just showed up. No notice, ready for a scrap. They claimed we were traitors and were plotting with the Black Ring. How would I know? She and those whites she surround... Are you mad? They're our sworn enemies.
This fire was set on purpose.
A spillage all over the floor.
Magister rubbish.
Engraved on the plaque are the words, "Discipline of Body." The plaque reads, "Purity of Mind."
Just more Magister rubbish.
Order of society, the Magisters say. Not much bloody order in this place.
They aren't even looking in the right spot. They'll never find what they want. What's this then? The Paladins resorting...
He sneers at you. His spectral form...
No matter. You'll fail just... I was the High Cryptographer of the coded letters, password... My very life's work was to hide key intelligence from the light of both sun and source. What I know and what I have seen.
The spirit's smug demeanor gives...
Desperate measures made necessary by the treacherous... My task was to protect secrets, not to interpret them. But let me...
A combination lock is embedded into the face of the hatch, with a sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. Each of the 4 dials bears 4 phrases that can... The first dial must be set. A combination lock is embedded into the face of the... A sequence of numbers has been engraved. Each of the 4 dials... The first dial must be... The mechanism, click. The second dial has the same 4 phrases. The third dial bears the same options as before. One last dial remains, with the same phrases as all the others. The final dial, silence. The hatch doesn't budge. A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1, 3, 2, 4. Below this are 4. Each of the 4 dials. The first dial must... The mechanism, click. The second dial has this... The mechanism, click. The third dial... Another click. One last dial remains. The final dial... Then, the hatch yield.
What? No, it can't be. You cheated. My life's work.
The spirit vanishes.
Someone worked hard to keep this place secret. Lucky find.
The list in the records is a long one. It bears many familiar names. People you met, people you fought, people who were kind to you.
My name was once on a list like this.
These people deserve better than being...
I mean, some of them might have made it, right?
Effort to maintain secrecy. What are the Magisters hiding?
Godwoken. I should have known it would be you in the end. The seeds of interference that you planted in the Black Pits have yielded rather bloody fruit here in Arx. I should have ran you through with my sword back in Drift. You're nothing but a catastrophe in waiting. You are part of the problem, Godwoken, not the solution. We lead the world to Sal. Dallas is so very close to her goal. She must be at the cathedral as we speak. Hover. This is how Lucian, even in death, will become the no source, no Voidwoken, remember, sorcerer? That is what we will redeem Rivellon. As for our plans, our strategy...
Raymond produces something. An incendiary grenade. Your eyes dart left and right. Oil barrels are stacked in every...
Let's go out.
Raymond primes the grenade. It starts...
Excellent work. I had my doubts about you, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Kem looks about, then returns his eye.
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further concerns. Goodbye now. Is that so? Perhaps she... Well, anyway. It looks like But please, take this as a token of the paladins. Now leave us to do our work. Paladins, turn this place upside down. If there's nothing else, we have a lot to do. Enjoy the city.
Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down.
A secret vault. What else are they hiding?
Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down.
They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it?
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it? Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
A secret vault. What else are they hiding? A secret vault. What else are they hiding?
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it? They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it? Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
A secret vault. What else are they hiding?
They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it? They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it?
must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it?
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
A secret vault. What else are they hiding?
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
A secret vault. What else are they hiding?
A secret vault? What else are they hiding?
Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down.
Dallas. Let's see what you've been up to.
The spirit of a white magister tips a vial.
You are no longer required here. We have an investigation to conduct. Here? Now? This is hardly the time or the place. Who can truly know a diseased mind? Although much as I despise, she fought well in battles against... Be quick! I've other matters at hand. I'm not a library book. Enjoy the city, won't you? A mistake, huh? That mistake could make quite an ally.
The spirit sways on her feet.
Nice.
Keep looking. Take this place apart brick by brick if you must. A mistake, huh? That mistake. Quite an ally. Looks like Sanders has more talents than just toy making. A mistake, huh? That mistake could make quite an ally. Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers. Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down. All right, Dallas. Let's see what you've been up to. The Whites were pulling a lot of strings and arcs, I see. Oh, Dallas, you best be careful. You're playing with necrofire. A mistake, huh? That mistake could make quite an ally. The Magisters weren't to lay a hand on the dwarves, but why? A mistake, huh? That mistake could make quite an ally. Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers. All right, Dallas. Let's see what you've been up to. All right, Dallas. Let's see what you've been up to. Oh, Dallas, you best be careful. You're playing with necrofire. The Whites were pulling a lot of strings and arcs, I see. The Magisters weren't to lay a hand on the dwarves, but why? Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down. Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers. A mistake, huh? That mistake could make quite an ally. Dallas. Let's see what you've been up to. The Magisters weren't to lay a hand on the dwarves, but why? All right, Dallas.
The spirit of a Magister...
Your time is over.
Keep looking. Take this place apart brick by brick if you must.
Rubbish.
Never figured the Magisters would stoop so low. A disgrace.
Brick by brick if you must.
The wheels are already in motion, Godwoken. The wheels are already in motion, Godwoken. My death changes nothing. Dallas will prevail.
Raymond's spirit smiles.
This world is rotten, and the rots, but you won't, will you? Do you even know what you do with these powers that you chase? It's power-hungry fools like you that farewell.
Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers. A single scrap of parchment with Raymond's name on it. I want it brought here.
Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down.
The Whites were pulling a lot of strings and arcs, I see. The Magisters weren't to lay a hand on the
Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down.
If a single scrap scrap of parchment has Raven's name on it. I want it brought here.
Boring.
Oh, Dallas, you best be careful. You're playing with necrofire. Dallas, you best be careful. You're playing with necrofire.
What else are they hiding?
Stop! Stop! You are...
I only hate body and blood, heart and soul. I see your hurt seeps through your every pore. Perhaps let me soothe you.
What's this? Who are you? Stay away from there! That thing keeps the shield stable. We can't take any chances.
She lowers her eyebrow.
And what makes you such an expert? That was you. You have once turned the tides of this war. You could do so again. I can't... I admire your will, but I am...
Keep your voice.
Give me room, lizard.
She cradles her head in her hands, then pivots to...
Too late! The spark's been snuffed. I trust you come bearing gold or god. What led to this freak's imprisonment is a mystery as unsolved as the void itself. We found her already caged, cursing the Magisters with hexes vulgar enough to turn evil. The evil is strong in her. Her words are soaked in it. They squirm...
Visions of Windigo's attack on the vessel sailing to Fort Joy fill. Windigo cradles you in her arms, stroking your head as you shake your head and the vision is gone. Your eyes rest not on the prisoner, but on the paladin.
You barge in uninvited. Tell me which.
Stay clear. The lore master must focus.
I don't cavort in blackness, my lovely girl. I know only meadows and gardens. You remember, don't you? Us dancing together in the daffodils, the fragrant sea of yellow.
No! Hush your lies! I must know your...
You step up to the cell to look at the skeleton you know to be Windigo. The barrier mutes her source, but it isn't her source you fear, but some...
An unexpected pleasure. For both of us, I'm sure.
She looks to the nearby device, and an urge engulfs you. An urge to power down the device to release Windigo from her cell. Her mouth remains closed, yet her voice settles in your mind.
There are others. His chosen. They seek what you seek. The hammer. The God King rejoices as long as I am chained. Free me.
The voice is gone. Windigo says nothing, but her unspoken words envelop you.
Stay away from there! That thing keeps the shield stable. We can't take any chances.
She lowers her eyebrow.
And what makes you such an expert? That was... You have once turned the tides of this war. You could do so again. I understand. But I will give you... this. Things are under control. For now.
Windigo says nothing. You reach your hand towards the device, and your inner source is stifled, as if you'd never rid yourself of that. You do not have any source to offer.
Let us end this game. Right here, right now.
Looks like Sanders has more talents than just toy making.
Your hand goes numb as it nears the... You close your eyes and focus. You feel the source in you pulse, first faintly, then with the strength of a leather-skinned drum. Your source drains into the machine. It dims ever so slightly. Your hand goes numb as it nears the object. You do not have any...
No more lies, Godwoken. No more tricks. You can be free of me, and dropping the barrier requires a sacrifice. I can no longer abide by the God King's will. He would scour me clean and suck me dry of all. Free me, and you too will...